Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. But Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal. Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you're older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. And Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling at night on a plane. I see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, he looks like Daniel. Must be the clouds in my eyes. Hey, folks. Happy Sunday. Thought we'd start out with a different sound than just acoustic piano, just this one time. I am back home after a really, really fun experience in Boston, Massachusetts over the last few days. Played a private event out there and met some wonderful, wonderful people. And look forward to going back and maybe seeing the city sometime. I could have been in any city in the country. It wouldn't have made any difference because I had absolutely no time to actually explore anything. But it was nice to know I was there. It was my first time in Boston ever. So even though I didn't see anything, at least I can, on my map of the world, I can put a pin in Boston and say I was there. But, yeah, it was really cool. They brought me in. They had this Christmas party. It was a very small, intimate affair. There were only about 20 people there. And we didn't have any amplification. The guy has a beautiful mahogany baby grand. So I get to play a real piano. No speakers, no mics. I just sang open into the room. And it's a piano with some history. It was at a place called Pier 4, which is kind of a famous venue in Boston, old time. And Sinatra used to perform there all the time. And his piano player would use that piano. It was the venue piano at Pier 4. And after it sort of had been beaten all to hell, they sold it, and this guy acquired that piano and then had someone restore it. So totally refinished all the wood, and they found someone who could fill in all the cracks of the original soundboard and all of that, and then they replaced any strings or hammers that were necessary. But so it was fun. I was playing on this piano that had a long history of being used in performance with a lot of people, but old Blue Eyes, the chairman of the board, sang to that piano a lot of times. It was pretty cool to be sitting in this guy's house playing it. And this guy was a huge Elton John fan, so I played a lot of Elton songs along with some Christmas music. So anyway, just one of the many, many blessings that all this horsing around on YouTube has brought into my life. Can't tell you how special that is for me. Anyway, I think I'm going to do another song, and then we'll start looking at some requests and say hi to some specific people. But it's good to be back. Good to be back home. To be back home at my own place here. A bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Get a table near the streets in our old familiar place, you and I face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Things are okay with me these days. Got a good job, I got a good office, got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago, lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? The engineer boots, leather jacket, the tight blue jeans. Drop a dime in a box with a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were the popular steadies, and the king and the queen in the prom. Riding around with a car top down and a radio on. Nobody looked any finer. Miss More of the heat in the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want more than out of the life. Well, surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75 when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie can never afford to live that kind of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, oh, oh. They got an apartment with deep bar carpets and a couple of paintings from Sears. Big water bed at the bar with the bread they'd saved for a couple of years. Started to fight when the money got tight. Just didn't count on the deals. Oh, oh, oh. Let's rock and roll. Same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the doors as friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh, oh, oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75. The height of the Lord and the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. Best they could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't hear more cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Bottle of red, bottle of whites, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. All righty. Well, let's say hi to some folks here. Our friend Moritz in Graz, Austria is with us tonight. How you doing, sir? Could I play Linus and Lucy and or White Christmas? I will see what I can do for you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Silvio in Romania is here. He says, hi and happy Sunday. Another great show that will bring us close to the Christmas season. Yes. Thank you very much. I hope it's a great show. Time will tell. But thank you for being with us, my friend. I really appreciate it. Another friend of the cast here, Mr. Bill Hasty, wishing me and my family a very Merry Christmas. Keep on rocking. Well, thank you, sir. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. I trust that little by little you're recovering. I know it's a game of inches. But hang in there and enjoy the small victories. Thomas George, young friend of ours. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Everybody's favorite unicorn girls here. Hi, Ruth. KJ is here. He says, hey, could you play I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton? Oh, and thank you for calling that a Dolly Parton song and not a Whitney Houston song. I mean, I get it. Whitney Houston's version was incredibly successful, and it's good. But there is something so sweet and special about Dolly's version. I'll play that. I absolutely love Dolly's version of that song. Very special piece of music. Angels, I assume that you mean by Robbie Williams. If that's what you mean, then yes, I will be happy to do that. Please confirm for me down in the comments, Thomas, that we're talking about the same song. But Angels by Robbie Williams. Awesome. Hey, John, good to see you too. Old cruising friend of mine. Susie Wheeler is here from Florida. Good to have you with us, Susie. Thank you. Lucio in Italy is here. Feliz Natale. I'm sure I'm saying that very badly. Felice Natale is most likely what it is. I studied Italian diction for about a year. Not very hard, but I studied it a little bit in private voice. So, but that doesn't mean I'm very good at it. But I'm sure that means Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas right back at you. Let's see, who else is here that I can say hello to? Daniel. Our friend Dan Mara is here. The How to Do It dude. Merry Christmas, my friend. Here's an easy money or who wears these shoes? Oh, my goodness. Honestly, I'm sorry to say that tonight, I don't know. I might try to get through a verse or two of Easy Money for you, but these are songs that I have not spent that much time listening to anytime recently, and so it's not that I haven't heard them or anything like that, but I'm just not so familiar with the song that I feel like I know how to fake my way through it. But I will try to give you at least a pinch, okay? Good to have you with us, Daniel. Let's see. Aman is here. Hope things are well in Boston. Could you play Uptown Girl or Last Christmas by Wham? Okay. Thanks for the request. I'll try to get one of those in for you. Al from Hawaii is here. He says, thanks for the happy birthday last week. It's raining in Hawaii, but it's warm. You know, my sister is in Hawaii visiting some friends right now, and it's like 12 degrees here, so I've been hoping that something would I was hoping for some crappy weather for her just because it was unfair that she's in Hawaii and I'm here. Anyway, no, not at all, but I'm glad that it's warm. It's amazing. Okay, let's see here. Kevin Ford is here from North England. Good to have you with us, Kevin. David Dickinson is here. What's up with my mouse here? There we go. Happy Sunday from Nebraska. If I recall correctly, you're from Ogallala. Yeah, I am. Originally Ogallala, and then I was in Ogallala till I was 12, and then I was in Kearney till I was 27. Then I was out by Vegas until I was 44. Now I'm in Lincoln. So, yeah. Got a lot of history with western Nebraska. Ben Hancock is here. Good to have you with us, sir. Okay, let me get started on some of these requests before I forget them, and then we'll say hi to some more people. This is one I don't officially know, but I have like a way to fake my way through a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. So this is not like really playing it. This is just me kind of fumbling a few things together by ear. But this is for our friend Moritz in Austria. About the best I can do off the top of my head. Linus and Lucy from the Peanuts. I'm not real great at that kind of thing. Like, to play that right, you probably would need to find a chart and read the whole thing. And, of course, I'm terrible at that sort of thing. But I just wanted to get a little bit of it out there because I think Moritz has asked for that 4 or 5 times, and I've been kicking the can down the road. So that's what I got for you, my friend. He also asked for an old Bing Crosby number that feels appropriate. So we will definitely do that. Let's see here. Let's everybody embrace the cold weather. Think about the people in your family that you love. Let's all get in the holiday mood here. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May they be white. All right. Let's see here. I got to remind myself, what were some of these requests? Right, we got a little Dolly coming up here. A little Robbie Williams coming up here. Got a touch of Billy Joel, what I need to try to do. Okay. So let's, this is kind of exciting. I don't know if I've ever done this one at one of my streams or not. Check, okay. So, got to find the right key for this. Okay. So as I was saying, this song has been around the block a few times. It was a hit for Dolly. When Dolly Parton left the Porter Wagoner show back in the 70s, I think it was the early 70s. It might have even been the late 60s when she did this. I don't remember the year, but anyway, she left the Porter Wagoner show, and she wrote this song as sort of a sweet goodbye to Porter and the crew. It was a hit for her then. Then in the 80s, she recorded it. It was either the 80s or the very early 90s. She recorded it as a duet again with Vince Gill, and it was a hit again. And then Whitney Houston, for the soundtrack of The Bodyguard, sang it with the production help of David Foster, and it was like crazy, off the charts, massive, like leave a crater that would have made the dinosaurs go extinct kind of hit. And anyway, but my favorite is still when Dolly does it, because when Whitney Houston does it, it's very powerful and it's very beautiful, and she was an amazing singer, so nothing against her or her version. It's very powerful, but it's like so, it's almost like they're screaming it, "I love you," you know. But Dolly, this thing becomes such a sweet little love letter and goodbye. And Dolly Parton as a singer is, I don't know. She's someone who, even though I'm not like the world's biggest country music fan, I adore that woman. I think she is just an American treasure, and there's nobody like her. But when she puts her voice on something, it becomes hers. And so, anyway, I'll do my best. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that's all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need, and I will always love you. Oh, I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you'll have all that you dream, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. 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 I'll always love you. Thanks for that request. Great song. That one was going out courtesy of KJ Imani X. Okay, now here's one that I very rarely get a request for. But it's a cool song. This is from our friend Billy Joel here. It was a big hit for Mr. Joel back in 1984. Came out on an album at the end of 83, but this was a single in 84. Now, this was not written about the person that everyone thinks it was written for. It was just him writing a song that sounded like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, but he was dating this moderately attractive woman called Christy Brinkley at the time, who still is stunning in her 60s. Anyway, and someone came up with the idea that they should put her in the music video for this, and she became the image of this song, and I'm sure that music video helped this become the big hit that it was on the radio. So I'll do my best job with it that I can today. Thank you for the request. You'll know this one. 1, 2, 3. Uptown girl, she been living in her uptown world. I bet she's never had a backstreet guy. Bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She been living in her white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. And when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she'll see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. You know, I've seen her in her uptown world. She's getting tired of her high-class toys, all the presents from her uptown boys. She's got a choice. Oh, 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 You know I can't afford to buy her pearls, but maybe someday when my ship comes in, she'll understand what kind of guy I've been, and then I'll win. And when she's walking, she's looking so fine. But when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine. She'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in her white bread world long as anyone with hot blood can. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. All right. All right. I'm just checking something here. Okay. Our next song is courtesy of our young friend Thomas. Okay. Here's for our friend Thomas. This is by Robbie Williams. And I always think of my mom when I sing this song. In the middle of the COVID lockdown, her birthday came up, and still we didn't know, like, should we get together? Or like, and, you know, it was at a point in time when some people were getting together, some weren't, and we decided to err on the side of caution, but I wanted to do something for her, and we were staying connected, you know, digitally, and these live streams are a big part of how I kind of stayed connected with my folks during that whole period. And anyway, I did a show on Mom's birthday and just tried to play a bunch of songs that I thought that I knew were her favorites. But I had heard this one just on accident. It was one of those, I don't know if you guys are like me, but you get on YouTube and the algorithm keeps putting other videos you might want to watch along the side, and so you just kind of end up going down these rabbit holes. And if you've got free time, which I had plenty of at that moment in time, anyway, somehow I ended up hearing this song, and I just thought, man, not only do I think my mom would love this song, but she was she's just such a great mom for me, because I was a good kid, but I was kind of weird, you know. I was all the things that you have to be an artist, and trying to figure myself out. And she was so patient and, you know, believed in me when I didn't necessarily believe in me, and kind of helped me get through when, when other kids were mean or kind of bullying or whatever because they didn't understand me because of my strange artistic sensibilities. And anyway, so I learned this song to play for her birthday show. So every time I hear it now, that's who I think of. So Mom, if you happen to be watching, this one's for you. And it's also for Thomas, who did us all the service of asking for this song. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know my life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. 'Cause I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I'll always be, I'll be blessed with a love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh through my bones. And when love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know my life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Elio, hi from Lebanon. Thank you. You know, that really warms my heart that my music's making it to Lebanon. I have to confess that of the things that have come to me through putting myself up on YouTube and all of that, the things that I cherish the most are the connections that I've made with people from other parts of the world. And all of you are special to me, no matter whether it's someone here in my same city or state or whatever. But there's a special level of sort of gratification or satisfaction for me when I'm able to connect with somebody who's from a part of the world that hasn't always had the best relationship with the United States. Because without the internet, it just wouldn't be possible, you know? And it's so powerful because, and I'm not trying to, this isn't about politics. This is just an acknowledgement of the fact that people everywhere in the world have so much in common. We're motivated by so many of the same things. We're all looking for love. We're all looking for a way to express ourselves that can earn us a living, that we can enjoy, and that'll pay us a living wage so that we can take care of ourselves and the people that we care about. And we all want holidays and special occasions with people that we love, and we want to see places, and most of us have some kind of spirituality that we practice, and maybe the expression of that faith is different from person to person, but it's all done from that same desire to answer the unanswered questions and to feel part of something bigger than ourselves. I mean, it's like there's so many things that we all have in common, and our interesting differences in culture and various other things sometimes lead our governments to not get along for a lot of different reasons, but the people have so much in common. And so I'm very grateful to the internet for giving me the chance to become friends digitally with folks from the Middle East and Russia and Asian countries and African countries that just, without the internet, there's just no way we would have been on each other's radar. There's no way at all, and I cherish that. So thank you for chiming in there and saying hi, Elio, and Lebanon. It means a lot to me. And Maddie here is from Finland. I bet it's a cold one up there right now, Maddie. Good to have you with us. Anyway, I'm gonna do a song by Billy Joel that's kind of about what I was just talking about. In this case, it happens to be Cold War era Soviet Union, but this song could be about anybody from anywhere. It's just about two people that came from places where they were trained that they're not supposed to be friends because of geopolitical differences or whatever. But when they actually met on a human level, it turns out that they were so similar they couldn't help but be friends. And so that's kind of what this song's about, and that's what I think about as I see that we have a person tuning in from Lebanon tonight. Victor was born in the spring of 44 and never saw his father anymore. A child of sacrifice, a child of war, another son who never had a father after Leningrad. Went off to school and learned to serve the states, follow the rules, and drank his vodka straight. The only way to live was drown the hate. Russian life was very sad. Such was life in Leningrad. I was born in 49, Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stop him at the 38th parallel. Blast those yellow reds to hell. Cold War kids were hard to kill. Under their desk in an air raid drill. Haven't they heard we won the war? What do they keep on fighting for? Victor was sent to some Red Army town. He served out his time, became a circus clown. The greatest happiness he'd ever found was making Russian children glad. Children lived in Leningrad. Children lived in Levittown, hid in the shelters underground, till the Soviets turned those ships around and tore the Cuban missiles down. And in that bright October sun, we knew our childhood days were done. I watched my friends go off to war. What do they keep on fighting for? So my child and I came to this place to meet him eye to eye, and face to face he made my daughter laugh, and then we embraced. We never knew what friends we had till we came to Leningrad. All right. Oklahoma in the house. Thanks, Scott. Just a couple states south of me. And since we're not embattled in a football game like the good old days, you and I can be friends. Boomer Sooner. It's our friend Daniel Dirksen in the Netherlands. Says, could you play Long Train Running from the Doobie Brothers or listen to the music? All right, some doobies. Want to hear some doobies? See. Just establishing the key. All right, this is I tried this one other time, maybe a year ago or something, and I don't know, just kind of had to make it up as I went along. But I love this song, and I'm going to see if I can figure out how to translate it on piano here. This is for our friend Daniel Dirksen in Holland, the Netherlands. Down around the corner, half a mile from here, see the long trains running and you watch them disappear. Without love, where would you be now? Without love, you know I saw Miss Lucy down along the tracks, lost a home and a family, and she won't be coming back. Without love, where would you be now? Without love, well, the Illinois Central and the Southern Central Freight gotta keep on pushing, mama, 'cause you know they're running late. Without love, where would you be right now? Now, now, now. Without love. All right. Well, the Illinois Central and the Southern Central Freight, they got to keep on pushing, mama, 'cause you know they're running late. Without love, where would you be right now? Yeah. Without love, when the pistons keep on churning and the wheels go round and round, and the steel rails like cold and hard for the miles that they go down. Without love, where would you be right now? Without love, where would you be right now? Got to get your baby, baby, want to boogie down, want to boogie down. Got to, baby, got to boogie down. So baby, 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 so want to boogie down. Thanks, Daniel. Hey, Cobalt, I'm going great. Thank you. Absolutely not, John. It's anything you want to hear. I'm just letting people know that they can request Christmas songs if they want. Thanks, Thomas. I'm glad you could join us. All right. Rock Me When He's Gone, I do not know, but Burn Down the Mission, absolutely. I just played this one in Boston. Turns out it was the favorite song of the fella that brought me out. Tell me there's an angel in your tree. Did he say it come, call on me? Things are getting desperate in our home, living in the parish of the restless folks I know. Now everybody now, bring your family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the fat stock hide. Hide the wall, the stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their key. Burn down the mission if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke light ahead and see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down, stay alive. It's the only chance of living. Take all you need to live inside. All right, hit it. Deep in the woods, the squirrels are out today. My wife cried when they came to take me away, yeah. But what more could I do just to keep her warm? side. Look to the east to see where the fat stock hide. Behind four walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. This time we put the flame torch to the key. Burn down the mission, Lord, if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke light ahead and see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down, stay alive. It's the only chance of living. Take all you need. Live inside. Hey, David. Yeah, I know Central City well. I mean, I haven't spent a ton of time there, but I've played a few gigs there in my lifetime. So, yeah, know right where it's at. Nice. Charlotte, Merry Christmas to you and everyone in your circle. Give my cousin Christopher a big hug when you see him, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Could I play some Paul McCartney? Of course I can. The question is, which one? Goodness, there's so much to choose from. Okay, little Paul McCartney here. And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love that's understood. It's in the hands of my love, and my love does it good. Whoa, whoa, my love does it good. When that cupboard's bare, I'll still find something there with my love that's understood. It's everywhere with my love. My love does it good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My love does it good. Oh, I love. Oh, my love. Only my love holds the other key to me. Oh, I love. And oh, my love. Only my love does it good to me. And whoa, my love does it good. Oh, don't ever ask me why. I'll never say goodbye to my love. It's understood. It's everywhere with my love. And my love does it good. Woo. Oh, oh, my love does it good. Oh, I love. Whoa, my love. Only my love does it good to me. Giant Joe. Original song is in E. I'm not really sure which song we're talking about. Might be, this is back a ways in the timelines. Could have been about Uptown Girl. Let's see, he says. But we all know the pros sing it 2 keys lower. I have no idea whether you're being playful and playing tongue-in-cheek, or if you're launching a criticism. It's fine either way, but let me tell you what I think pros do. I think pros put songs in the key that matches their voice because they're the ones singing it. So if your vocal range is such that the song sounds good when you sing it in the key of E, then you'd put it in the key of E, and if the song sounds good in the key of C with your voice, then you put it in the key of C, because it's not going to be a very effective performance to sing it in a range that doesn't match your vocal range. So I think what pros do is they lean into their own voice. And they know their own voice. They know how high they can sing. They know how low they can sing. They know how long they can, how much stamina and how much, I can't remember the word I'm looking for off the top of my head, but endurance. They know how much stamina and endurance they have in a particular range. They know how high they can sing softly. They know how high they can sing with dirt. They know all those things. Pros know all of those things about their voices, and then they choose the key of the song that they're going to sing based on that. That's what I certainly try to do, and I never, ever lose a minute's sleep over it, even though occasionally I get criticized for it on YouTube, and I don't give a damn, because it's usually by someone who doesn't have any YouTube videos up. So it's a lot easier to criticize from the cheap seats than it is to actually put yourself out there and make videos and make yourself available to the general public. So, and I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, because I honestly don't know, Giant Joe, but that's my philosophy on picking the key of a song. And so, no, not all pros are going to drop the key 2 whole steps. Depends on their vocal range. Depends on where their voice sounds good. Anytime my voice sounds good in the original key, that's what I do it in. Hey, Michael Bennett, good to have you with us. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. I didn't see this before, and I wasn't trying to take you down, but that's a message that I like to put out there, because I have a lot of folks that follow my YouTube channel that are trying to become, they're trying to get themselves into playing professionally. And a lot of them worry about things like this. Is it wrong if I do it in a different key from the artist, and blah, blah, blah. And so one of the things I really try to make sure that I do is let people know that it's okay to lean into yourself. You're trying to cover music from a lot of different artists. Each one of them had their own strengths and their own weaknesses and their own vocal ranges and all of these things. And what you have to do is you have to take those songs and make them yours, because you're the one who's going to be singing them. And you have to wrap your strengths around each one of those songs. And sometimes that means you got to choose a different key. So I always grab at the chance to deliver that message as much as possible. Tyler, here's our resident Bostonian. I'm sorry I couldn't meet up with you while I was out there. Like I say, the guy had me busy pretty much the whole time. I got in kind of late on Thursday night, and then they took me to dinner and showed me where I'd be playing and all of that. Then Friday, I had work to do all day in my office on my computer, and then I was busy from about 5 o'clock in the evening until about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I flew out of Logan Airport yesterday morning at 6 a.m. So I was there just long enough to blink. Next time I'm out there, I promise, we'll grab a drink. No worries, Moritz. Good for you. See you then. Lori Sears, how are you? I do not know. I don't really know any other Robbie Williams songs. That particular song really, really spoke to me. So I should check him out and listen to maybe his albums. But at the moment, the only one I'm really familiar with is Angels. Thanks for the suggestion there, Lori. Dermot McMahon says, loving the Steve and the beautiful chords you always manage to play. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Kurt Gibson. Oh, well, I'm sorry that you're under the weather, but I hope that ends quickly. North Carolina. Thanks, Ken. Good to see you. Okay. Time to share some Piano Man Steve music with you. We're gonna do a couple of shameless songs here that I wrote, just basically to make girls feel good about themselves. Probably in a vain attempt to get them to feel good about me. I don't know. This is hot off the presses, folks. This is going on my next record, so no one's ever heard this before. I didn't write this about anyone in particular. It just like sitting down, I was like, trying to find that emotional place of when you fall in love with somebody, just like, it's such a great feeling. Now, people do crazy things with it, like get married, and then that leads to a cascade of disasters. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just because it happened to me doesn't mean I think it's a disaster for everybody. But no, there's just nothing in the world that feels better than being in love with somebody. And so I wanted to just write a song that kind of captured that. This one's sort of, I think, maybe earlier in the relationship. And then there's another song I'm going to do for you that's about having been in one for a while, where you're still finding the magic. But so this will be on the next record, and it's called, what the hell is it called? She's My Life. That's what it's called. Don't know how to describe her. Words fail every time. Don't know anyone like her. She's definitely one of a kind. Smooth as a satin pillow on the sofa while I'm rubbing her feet. She's wild as a field of willows when she dances to a Latin beat. She teaches. Oh my God. Can I start this over? Because I forgot I do 2 verses before I launch into that part. Sorry. Like I told you, this is fresh off the presses. We're going to do a take 2. We're going to do a take 2. I can't let my debut of the song have that kind of a mistake in it for posterity. So Jay, who always puts the timestamps in for me later, please put them now instead of, just don't let anybody even see that unless they watch the whole show. All right? Here we go. Take 2. Don't know how to describe her. Words fail every time. Don't know anyone like her. She's definitely one of a kind. She's smooth as a satin pillow on the sofa while I'm rubbing her feet. She's wild as a field of willows when she dances to a Latin beat. teaches me a lesson in pleasure when she touches me with her fingertips. And there's nothing more that I treasure when she kisses me with her sweet lips. Sometimes we just sit there in silence and speak through the look in our eyes. I pull her closer, hold her tight, and almost break down and cry, 'cause she's a mystery to the end. She answers prayers for me that I didn't know I sent, and she's a ray of sunshine that helps me to thrive. She's my breath, she's my heartbeat, she's my life. She's sexy without even trying. She's so soft but never weak. It's obvious she's smart as they come, long before she ever speaks. We make love, I'm in heaven. When we fight, then I am in hell. I want her to know how much I love her, but there just aren't words to tell. 'Cause she is the mystery to the end. She answers prayers for me I didn't know I sensed. And she is the ray of sunshine that helps me to thrive. She's my breath, she's my heartbeat, she's my life. She's the winter melting into the spring. I can't believe she's real, 'cause I met her in my dreams. She's a mystery to the end. She answered prayers for me I did not know I sent. She is a ray of sunshine that helps me to thrive. She's my breath, she's my heartbeat, she's my life. She's my one, she's my only, she's my life. Challenge with doing your own songs is always being familiar enough with them. Thank you, Samuel. Sean Maxey. Shit, Sean Maxey from Nebraska? You know, I don't actually have any Hornsby worked up at the moment, Sean. But God, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I'm leaving you hanging for today. I haven't done it for so long I would butcher it to all God knows how badly, but sometimes In the past, I've done That's Just the Way It Is a few times. So, man, sorry, I'm kind of leaving you hanging tonight. But, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope everything's going well for you. If this is the guy I think it is, and I'm pretty sure that it is, he's a hell of a guitar player in his own right, and a really, really smart guy with music tech, like sound engineering and the such. So, anyway, old friend. Good to see you. JJ, I Want Love by Elton John. Also, we've got Jake is asking for Let It Be. Nice. Okay, let's see what else is in the requests here, and then I'll try and do a run. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Okay. Miami 2017. Long and Winding Road. Don't know if I'll get all of these or not, but I'm going to try to get as many as I possibly can. Okay. Well, let's start with... start with this Elton John song from Songs from the West Coast, which came out in 2001. And anyway, this was the first single, and the video starred Robert Downey Jr. when he was trying to rehab his career. He was having a hard time getting work because he was having a hard time getting sober. So he was very unreliable at that time. So this is pre-Iron Man, but post-jail. And anyway, pretty cool. I love this song. It goes like this. I want love, but it's impossible. A man like me, so irresponsible. A man like me is dead in places other men feel liberated. I can't love shot full of holes. I don't feel nothing, I just feel cold. I don't feel nothing, just old scars toughening up around my heart. But I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't bring me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that won't mean a thing. That's the love I want. I want love. I want love on my own terms. After everything I've ever learned, me, I carry too much baggage. Unseen, so much traffic, but I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't bring me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. It's a love I want. I want love. So bring it on. I've been bruised. Don't give me love that's clean and smooth. I'm ready for the rougher stuff. No sweet romance, feeling that is, whoops, and other men feel liberated, but I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't bring me up, won't fence me in. I want a love, don't mean a thing. It's the love I want. I want love. I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't bring me up, won't fence me in. I want a love, don't mean a thing. It's the love I want. I want love. Seen the lights go out on Broadway, saw the Empire State a little low. Life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs, left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground. We went right on with the show. Seen the lights go out on Broadway, saw the ruins at my feet. You know, we almost didn't notice it. Seen it all the time on 42nd Street. They burned the churches up in Harlem, like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames are everywhere, no one really cared. Always burned up there before. See the lights go out on Broadway. Oh, watch the mighty skyline fall. The boats were waiting at the Battery. The Union went on strike. They never sailed at all. They sent the carrier out from Norfolk. They picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. They sank Manhattan out at sea. You know those lights right on Broadway. But that was so many years ago, before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico. There are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out, to keep the memory alive. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there's still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let Said let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There's gonna be an answer, let it be. Woo! Here's one I haven't done in a long time, was in the request. My falsetto's butchered from the work that I did over the weekend, and so I'm going to have to sort of do the older Elton John, not old as in it was released a long time ago, but like old man Elton instead of young man Elton version of this, but still a beautiful song. See if I can remember how to play it. You try that again now that I do remember how to play it. What have I gotta do to make you want me? What have I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I awake to find that you're not there. What do I do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? And sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me sorry seems to be the hardest word. Sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. It's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me sorry seems to be hardest word. What do I do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me? What have I gotta do? What have I gotta do Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Thank you. Holy cow, it's already past the normal cutoff time. So I guess we're going to let it be over and for now. But I'll be back here Wednesday with one last sort of holiday run show. So I hope that some of you will have the day off and can join me, and I'll intentionally put some more holiday songs into that set list, and we'll kind of have one final gathering together before we all kind of split off and do Christmas or whatever it is that we all do next weekend. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Sunday of next week actually is, let me look at my calendar here. Yeah, next Sunday is in fact Christmas Day, so I don't anticipate doing a show that day, although I'm not sure if my family's getting together for Christmas that day or not. So, I may decide to pop on and do something that day, and if you're not busy with something and you see that I'm live, feel free to join me, and if not, that is no problem at all. I probably won't do anything, but I don't want to make that decision until I know what's going on the day. But we'll definitely get together on Wednesday and have sort of a final pre-holiday jam together. And thanks, everybody. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when this ride comes to an end, so let's make it count. Leave it all on the field. Let's not have any regrets, huh? All right, guys. Love you, and I'll see you Wednesday. All right? And if I don't, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, whatever phrase is best for you. I am all inclusive. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.